12. Toyota Celica GT4 ST205. The Celica GT4 was Toyota's rally-bred monster, built to dominate dirt, tarmac, and snow. But politics and shifting markets cut it down early. At its peak in the late 80s and 90s, especially as the ST205, it packed a turbo 2-liter 3S GTE, full-time AWD, and a lightweight body, delivering around 250 horsepower to take on Evos and Imprezas with real bite. It wasn't just quick, it was a tech showcase. Anti-lag, advanced suspension, even intercooler water spray. The 1995 hit. Toyota was caught using a restrictor bypass in the WRC, called the most ingenious cheating device ever seen, leading to a ban that shattered the GT4's image. Sales fell, the program died, and Celica drifted into front-wheel drive coupes with none of the rally soul. By 2006, the nameplate was gone. The GT4 deserved better. It proved Toyota could build a hardcore driver's car when it chose to. Years later, the GR Yaris rekindled that fire, but the Celica GT4 remains the one that got away, a hero undone by brilliance and scandal. 11. Nissan 300 ZX Z32 1989 to 2000. The 300ZX was a masterpiece that came too soon, a car so advanced for its time that it priced itself out of existence. It was Nissan's attempt to build a supercar for the streets, and for a while it worked. When it launched in 1989, the Z32 was a revolution. Sleek, futuristic, and packed with technology, it looked like something from the next decade. Under the hood sat a twin-turbo 3-liter V6 producing 300 horsepower. A big deal back then. It could hit 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds and handle corners like a dream thanks to 4-wheel steering and near-perfect balance. But all that performance came at a cost, literally. The 300ZX was expensive to build, complex to maintain, and heavy compared to earlier Z cars. As the 90s wore on, the yen rose and Japan's economy slowed down. Sales plummeted, and by 2000, Nissan quietly killed it off. It wasn't just the end of a model, it was the end of an era. The C once stood for affordable performance, but the 300ZX had become too ambitious for its own good. Today, enthusiasts still love it for its design and performance, but finding a clean one is getting harder every year. The 300ZX died because it was too good, too advanced for a market that wasn't ready. And in a strange way, that's what makes it unforgettable. 10. Mazda RX-7, 1978 to 2002. The Mazda RX-7 was more than a car. It was a statement. A sleek, lightweight coupe powered by a rotary that revved higher and sang louder than almost anything on the road, proving Mazda's belief in doing things differently. The original 1978 car chased balance, front engine, rear drive, near-perfect weight distribution. But the real star was the Wankel rotary. No pistons, just spinning rotors delivering eerily smooth, high-rev power. Then came the FD in the 90s. The RX-7 everyone remembers. Light, beautiful, and armed with a twin-turbo 13 BREW, making around 276 horsepower. It paired with sub-1,300 kilograms to feel explosive, carving corners with Porsche rivaling precision and a turbo kick like pure adrenaline. The magic had a price. Rotaries love revs but hate neglect, sipping fuel and oil and punishing poor maintenance. As emissions tightened and reliability mattered more, keeping the RX-7 alive made less sense. By 2002, it was gone, ended by the quirks that made it special. The RX-8 tried to carry the flame, but never the same. The RX-7 defined an era, light, pure, and perfectly flawed, and it left with one of the most distinctive engine notes ever. 9. Mitsubishi 3000 GT GTO 1990 to 2000. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT, or GTO in Japan, was a rolling showcase of early 90s technology, an over-engineered grand tourer built to compete with the world's best. It featured a twin-turbo V6, full-time all-wheel drive, four-wheel steering, and even active aerodynamics with pop-up headlights. It was a technological marvel. The flagship VR4 model was a true powerhouse. Its 3-liter twin-turbo V6 pushed 300 horsepower in early models, climbing to 320 horsepower later, making it seriously quick in a straight line. But the real story was the tech. Adjustable exhaust, active suspension, and an active rear spoiler, all standard. It was a statement that Mitsubishi could build a futuristic, world-class super coupe, but that complexity was its downfall. All that high-tech gear made the car heavy, expensive to build, and brutally difficult to maintain. A simple repair often required specialized knowledge. As the decade ended, performance trends shifted toward lighter, simpler cars, and stricter safety standards meant costly redesigns. Mitsubishi's focus, too, narrowed to the successful Lancer Evo. It was a sad end for a car that dared to be different. The 3000 GT died not because it lacked performance, but because it had too much ambition and too many parts. Today, clean VR4s are highly sought after by collectors who appreciate the sheer engineering audacity that created one of the most complex yet unforgettable JDM icons of the era. Next up is another Nissan that took things even further. A car that dominated the streets and earned a nickname that still gives chills: Godzilla.